All right, Kelsey, we're talking to Darrel. He tells me that he passes suddenly, unexpectedly. He talks about it being situational. I was like, did anyone get to say goodbye? He goes, no one did, because he says it really happened out of nowhere, and then we didn't see it coming, but it seems like I don't know. I just definitely get a sunshine where we didn't necessarily see it coming, but we didn't feel like we got a chance to say goodbye. Hold on, I'm trying to ask him more about it. It does seem really dark. Hold on. Sensationally, I'm like outside at night where it's quiet. I don't know why. I'm just like in a place of peace. I'm just kind of like by myself. I don't know why I'm feeling that way. Well, thank you. And hello, Jennifer Darby, and hello, Mallory. How are you? Okay. Um, he tells me he passes before his time. He points to his upper chest and said it was really difficult to breathe, and I passed suddenly, unexpectedly. Before his time. Dark hair. There seems like a lightheadedness to it, but it definitely affects his breathing, and he does take partial responsibility. But he says he didn't expect it to happen. My brother and I were right. They're with him in hospice, and he was very old. Who was it? So he must pass with something underlying medical. So situationally, but definitely didn't see it coming. He was really old, probably waiting for it. Hold on here. Did your grandfather serve? Or is this your grandfather? I am reading for Kelsey, but I'm kind of organizing. Okay, your grandfather served. Pause, 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 pause. You can't see what I'm writing, but hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm going to show you this in my book here. So, I think I'm getting two different people here. When I put your grandfather served, I put him here. This is somebody different. Hold on. Yeah, grandfather served. He tells me we have an item of his clothing or a piece of him in honor of his memory that you can wear or he wore. Hold on. Ashes, memory, primary guardian angel has a female over there on the other side that had a hard time walking. Also passive something medical. And he says the female over there, it caught up to her really quickly, the medical thing. Like it's something she showed. And I know I'm going all over the place, but just trust me here. And she shows me a handful of pills, which means it's an underlying medical thing. I was wondering if he was with her. Okay, cool, 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 cool. And you have his flannels, awesome, and it was your grandma. Okay, beautiful. Because I just feel like I'm going in a different direction than we think we are, and I didn't even see it until you told me. So I think the person I channeled first was someone different. Because I'm like, no, no. Okay, okay, hold on. Let me keep going. So grandma, she passes of something underlying medical that just like catches up to her real quick. So let's say high blood pressure, you manage it for a while and it catches up, or it's something where then a sickness gets you and you decline. And you might think that's grandpa, right? Because he's on hospice, but grandpa tells me he actually goes for a long time, overtime, with whatever medical things he's struggling from. It's almost like you can have a bunch of things wrong with you and like live forever sometimes. And that is what the male makes me feel like. And then I love that you have a piece of his clothing in honor of his memory. Beautiful. He's the primary guardian angel, and you've dreamt of him. You've also dreamt of the grandma, and I can smell her from here, and she's got a high-pitched laugh, and I feel like she's changed, like long, short, blah, blah, but I think she has shorter hair with glasses. Okay, so that's Darrel, who is the older guy, and I know that's who you wanted to talk to, and I know I zoomed through it, but let me go back to the younger guy that I think I was channeling in the beginning. So this younger guy probably feels definitely under 30, I would say in his 20s, early 20s, something like that. He seems pretty young, okay? He tells me he ends up passing before his time, something of like the upper chest. It kind of seems like it hits him out of nowhere, and it wasn't on purpose. And then he gives me, the only scenery he gives me is like the dark, really late at night and like quiet and peaceful. So I don't know if he was going about his own business, maybe in a situation or neighborhood that he shouldn't have been in, and then it really gets him out of nowhere, but it wasn't intentional, even if we're wondering if it was intentional. And you may not know who this is. Okay, we may have lost a few friends. I think you may have been channeling with my Dylan. It's totally okay for you to resonate with someone else's reading too. It's called taking a postcard, and readings are not limited to the person that's getting a reading for that reason. And then you said you may have lost a couple friends, and this person was like, I want to say a simple first name that's complete, like Cole is a first name that's complete. I guess it is short for Colton. So maybe it is short. Maybe it is a short name that's short for something. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. So I know that I didn't channel Darrel right away. I know that he was this younger guy I channeled right away for your energy. And I think he takes partial responsibility for kind of like getting himself into that situation, but I don't think he meant anything by it. And then again, Darrel comes in as a primary guardian angel, and then brings your grandma in too. Boom. How's that for over effing stimulated in 7 minutes or less?